Well, what I heard today from Doug Ford's Pete that is not too pleasing, not too pissed, not too happy about his speech, saying other problems did open, but Ontario ain't gonna happen. Unfortunately, don't look that way. Then I read that report I've been hearing. That one thing I heard coming out of Doug Ford's mouth today, fucking him and a mouth sometimes. But then I read another report on the National Post. There's small businesses that were allowed to open. Some non-essential business will be allowed to open, but with social distancing restrictions, yes. Amount of people, but not saying how many people allowed inside or in there, anything like that. Not saying that, but just saying social distancing restrictions. But I say how many? See, that's another thing. All these things confuse me a lot. It says, didn't say anything about Willow, about drop-in centers, homeless or nothing. Just didn't say anything about that. He just said, well, this and that. Now, I mean, that tells me not. Doug Ford is like a business guy. And business bugging open. Well, yeah, but what about us people here? What about me? Want to go Willow? Can't because he doesn't say anything about it. What gives here? What gives? I started to wonder. I hope he lifts the state of emergency soon, because if he don't lift that, nothing can go forward in this province. Stage 1 cannot go forward without the state of emergency lifted. Stage 2 can't go forward state of emergency. So you have to lift that very soon. Better lift it in time, because if he lifts that state of emergency, we can go ahead with stage 1 at getting things open. Then stage 2, what he talks about. Talk about his stage, but he doesn't talk about lifting state of emergency. I hope he let this one expire on the 6th. That's all I hope he does right now. Because I just want to see things back. I'm tired of not being able to go into Willow. But I'm tired of eating my lunch in that park. You seen the other video, Willow Face new dining room. That may be new dining room for those who house that are not homeless. That's what new ones. That's what they're gonna eat. All homeless can eat this. That means basically the people people who are the has not became people who are housed became has not. People who are homeless became not has nots anymore. That doesn't make sense. How can I be has not while somebody who's homeless is, and it is allowed in? Doesn't make two don't make sense. If all that did is reverse thing. If a state of emergency lifted, that's going to be reversed, so that somebody not homeless could come in. That's the only reason why I hope the state of emergency get reversed soon, because it reverse everything around, so it put barriers. I can't access, or I need a server. I can't access this server. I have to go around the back door and knock on the back door. Here's me, front door here. Well, I do. This is me. Let's do a little skit here, I guess. Well, man, do I need some new eyeglasses. Oh, I'm sorry. Medical Center Hospital closed in Jack Street due to COVID-19. Oh no, I gotta do this. Well, I need a script new eyeglasses, but how am I gonna get them? I went up to Heineken. Oh, no, sorry, we closed due to COVID-19. Finally, I said, well, look like I'm going to have to cross the border to Buffalo, New York, and get my eyeglasses, because it's everything open. So I'll cross my Buffalo, and I go to that border, knock on the back door, come on in, we can fit a new pair of glasses, all that, and get ready to have a new pair of glasses, because that's what, I see. Or, I love to go to a drop-in center here in Hamilton, but I love to go into Willow Face, but I can't. So, Here we go round. Here's Siri. Back door to Siri. Go down to Toronto. Show up Citrus and say, I'm homeless on the street. Can I come in? Sure, come on in. Or come in and say, well, I'm sorry, you can't come in. Here's a bag of lunch. Now, see, that's what, happening here. And that's how I see things. That's the way I see things today in society. I see things that way. And I'm noticing that a lot because I don't know why I do see stuff in society like that. That's how I see things. If you got money and all that, fine, you can go do stuff. No money, it's powerless, to do something. It got to a point sometimes where that's how I did, that's how I see things. Going through a back door to get something, when I needed something, or I need a service like counseling. I can't get it. Oh, we can't get counseling unless you're homeless. I'm sorry, sir, you can't get this counseling because you're homeless. Meantime, I just got beaten up by some men and I go get counseling. But I'm sorry, sir, you can't get the counseling because you're not homeless. Sorry. So I forced to go out of the country, cross the border to Niagara Falls, New York, go get counseling in Niagara Falls, seek counseling in Niagara Falls, pay all kinds of money in my pocket just to get the service. Because they're living open there, not open here. They call me back to Ontario just to, I shouldn't have to. That's what's going to happen too. And on top of that, it's like just a lack of people, lack of service. For one, it's impossible. Number two, if you want service, you have to literally say this. If I need service, I can't get service in a problem. I mean, if I went to another province, I'd open, I get service. If I went to the States, I get service. So that's how bad things gotten here. On top of that, the only way I can get service in the province here, Ontario, two ways. Number one is to, the only way I get service, number one, is I go out of my mind, if I end up in a hospital, then I get services I need, the counseling wise. And then the other homeless on the street because just lost your apartment. That's one way. Second way you're going to get services here, you know how? And I require more. See, these are things that really weigh me heavy because I get worried because right now my hearing aids are acting up a bit because I need to have some service done. But I can't get service on them because of the COVID-19 prevented me getting it done. Right now I have pains in my down here, in my groin area here. I have some pain in my groin. I think it might be appendix, but I'm not going to the hospital because, you know why? Because I'm afraid I could end up on ventilator when it's COVID-19 when I don't. When I didn't, see? That's what I'm afraid of. Maybe misdiagnosed or having it. Or end up in a heart appendicitis. I wait till I really so much pain, then I'm going to call an ambulance. That's the only reason what I do. That got me worried too, because a lot of services are not even available anymore and don't need to be available. Without these services, I mean, it's very difficult for me to survive without services like that, day in, day out. These are Willow missing services. Ones that I use a lot. They're my favorite service. But I can't, and it's something that worth supporting too, think about it. You should make big donations missing services because they can use them. But people just don't have the money to donate because they're off work. This is really, and this here, if this keeps up going like it, then there ain't going to be anything left in this province. And people, it's already a problem of poor people who have no money because they can't find employment because employment jobs been shuttered for so long they've gone bankrupt. They filed bankruptcy just to get straight creditors. And I'm getting worried too about this, too, because it's gone on too long. 2 months. I don't want to say a third. I hope he don't do Say Mercy again. Hope he just let it expire on the 6th, I promise. He better do it, because that is enough is enough. Doug, for enough, I say enough is enough. Because maybe next time, I have to stand in line something, I'm going to start butting in line every time, because it's getting ridiculous. I don't like doing that, but I will. There are people with buddies that stand in line, but won't. The other day, I'm standing there in line, and this lady, this man, and this woman, a woman forgot her purse in the car, went back to the car to get a purse, and then, as the husband moved forward, guess what? The lady come back, the guy ordered her to stand in the back of the line. While to get up to the front, he got in the store, the lady's in the back of the line, and had to wait, and the person's in a wheelchair. They seen her in a wheelchair, couldn't lift stuff, couldn't move stuff, and confined to a wheelchair. So, that tells me? That just tells me one thing only. I tell you what that tells me right now. That just tells me one only that people are so greedy that it just literally not what I think. It's very greedy people. And this lady got in a wheelchair first. Her husband, they're not in a wheelchair with her, couldn't get in the store, had to wait. And the lady told her to wait while she waited inside while store security, Walmart store security there, told her to move along. I made her husband get in the door, and I had to wait her husband in the door. Well, finally, husband did, and the husband went looking around for her and couldn't, and she was hauled in security off because she wasn't moving along. That's pretty bad. That I saw instant right in the grocery store, bad. And that person, I told that senior bill about Ontario Human Rights Commission, and I gave Claire Matheson's phone number to her. She might be phoning Claire Matheson for a human rights complaint against Loblaws for that one incident too. Anyways, so this is how bad thing getting. People so freaking greedy, it's unbelievable. It's awfully greedy people. You don't need to be greedy like that, You grab all the paper, grab anything else, and nobody gets anything. I gotta go through an empty cell every single time. I've heard people are greedy. They're freaking greedy. They don't leave any of it. I buy what I need to buy, and I go home. I don't buy like crazy. People every day, I go want Loblaws, Norfolk. I say, line up every single damn day. When people have money, they're out that door and they lined up, and you walk in, there's nothing for you. There's nothing but, empty cells to greet you at the door, and that's what I've seen at Norfolk. That is not what I want to think. Yeah. Empty cell. Well, I'll go with